On the Sunday night where the lights were very, very bright, the Chicago Bears fall 19-13 to the Houston Texans. We here. Me, Big Kev, C Dub, Steve O gonna pop in. Haize might pop in a little later. But nonetheless, let's get ready to talk about it and break it down right after this.
Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I got Big Kev with me, C Dub with me, Steve O with me. Hey, if y'all tuned in, hit the like button and subscribe. We really appreciate how all y'all showed out and turned up with the collab with DraftKings. But now it's time to break down this damn game. The Chicago Bears fall to the Houston Texans 19-13. Gentlemen, where do we start? Who wants to take it?
I'll just give my first of all, I'm gonna give my positive. Shout out to the defense keeping the Bears within reach. They actually had a chance only because of the defense. They played lights out after that drive where they gave up the touchdown to the Texans in the first quarters. Nico Collins in the first quarter. Shout out to them for holding it down. But the offense in all ways, running the ball, the running backs, the wide receivers not on the same accord as Caleb Williams, or Caleb Williams not on the same accord as the wide receivers. The offensive line is maybe worse than last year. Is that possible? They might be worse than last year. I don't know what you need to do. You probably need to do some wholesale changes. You got some guys on this roster that probably need a chance because these guys are just getting beat off the ball every single down. This is unacceptable for a rookie quarterback, better yet, a 3-year quarterback like we had last year, or a second-year quarterback. We had 3-year quarterback like we had last year. How could you possibly try to run a competent offense with an offensive line like this? Now they're not even run blocking the way that they was last year. And then you can hold that with a grain of salt because Justin Fields had a lot of those yards. So it's just all bad for the offense at this point. Caleb Williams gave up, didn't take care of the ball. 2 turnovers, even though the defense hold their own, didn't give up points, but he turned over the ball this game. Frustration is all over this offense. DJ Moore, Caleb Williams, you can see a lot of players. Keenan Allen on the sidelines. It's a lot of frustration. That's all I got, bro. It's just bad right now.
I'm not even going to be here long. I got an early day tomorrow. I just want to say that this offensive line is trash. The offensive coordinator is trash. These guys are just playing the same way. Defense carry the team. It's just what it is. We got the number 1 draft pick in this current NFL draft. Nothing to show for it. And he's starting to notice what it means to be a Chicago Bears quarterback. All this history, it matters, fam. It matters. Now you're experiencing it. I just don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. I appreciate you guys for rocking with us the whole game. But at the end of the day, same old, same old.
You picked the loss, though.
I did. I did, but guess what I said? I hope I'm wrong. The defense played well enough for the Bears to win, Bobby.
They did.
The defense played well enough for the Bears to win. But the reason why I picked the loss is because I don't trust this offense. I don't trust the offensive line. I don't trust the quarterback at this point. I don't trust the offensive coordinator at this point. It is what it is. I feel like the Bears probably would have won this game if Keenan Allen was out there, though. I ain't gonna front. Keenan Allen is a 3rd down receiver. But at the end of the day, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. We took the L.
Steve O.
Everything that was a problem last year has come to the point that it's a problem this year. And it's just funny going back to I'm arguing with people, oh, coaching doesn't matter. Oh, this, that, and the third. Sometimes you just gotta be that guy. No. when it comes down to it, when you look at every great team, they're good all the way down from their position coaches to the damn water boy. This is the same shit we're constantly seeing. We get a head offensive coordinator that just makes the game harder way for this team. Yes, we know the O lineman was a problem. You had a chance to address it in the draft. You decided to go a different direction with going with a wide receiver. As of now, that's biting you in your ass. So I hope you learn from that situation. But then again, when it comes down to your OC, you're supposed to be smart enough and entirely smart enough to out scheme and think of ways to help your own line when you know they're not that good. Just like I've noticed that it took you damn near a whole quarter to realize maybe I should do 12 personnel. You knew that coming into this game. The D lineman drop off wasn't going to be as different going into the last week and this week. So at the end of the day, it's just the same old, same old. Until you get an actual staff here that knows what they're doing, it's going to be the same thing. But I'm not trying to hear that it's week 2, this, that, and the third. You are what you are based on what you produce on that field. And what you produce on that field is the same boot Bears I've been seeing the last 5 years. And until further notice, I'm going to look at you as such and I'm going to treat you as such.
Understood. And I respect everybody's opinion on it. This game was not good for the offensive side of the ball, but I'm not going to sit here and tolerate people sitting here saying that Caleb Williams is a bust. It's fucking game 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Peyton
that's
Manning
crazy.
didn't become a generational talent or Hall of Fame player in year 1. He was absolutely horrible. He had more interceptions than touchdowns. I understand there's going to be some frustrations, but to sit here and say that Caleb Williams is a bust after 2 games, that's not fair. That's unacceptable. And I'm not even gonna lie to people on that. I do understand that there are some frustrating things when it comes down to play call. Call that shit out. You are 100% right on that. And if we keeping it a buck, C-Dub alluded to it early on in his take. A lot of the running from the Chicago Bulls offensive line, they received a lot of credit due to the legs of Justin Fields.
Yep.
If we keeping it a buck, but to say that Caleb Williams is a bust after 2 games, that's unfair. To criticize Shane Waldron and criticize Caleb Williams to say that he was bad today, I'm with you on that. No arguments on that. But 2 games in, I'm not gonna sit here and say he's a bust. And he gotta get ready tomorrow because they about to kill him.
He might not be I don't think he a bust, but I think our OC is.
I called it. I said he was gonna have turnovers this game. Just the reality of it.
But the turnovers is like come. The turnovers is not the problem.
I'm not saying it is the problem. Yeah. I said the Bears need to win the turnover battle to win this game. That's all I was saying.
My thing is with this whole, I'm not putting too much on Caleb because, for one, any other quarterback, what unfolded at the end of this game would have happened at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
The fact that he kept it composed this long. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he's still at fault for the decision he's made. But you, time after time after time, this OC put him in compromising situations and made him play above his means. Like, at the end of the day, that's a fact. Is a fact. Our last OC did it with Justin. The OC prior did it with Mitch. Mm-hmm. We've seen it's the same thing. You're not putting him in the same situation. I don't care if you think he's that dude or not. Dude or not, you still got to be put in that situation. You, like I tried to tell people in the past, you look at the play calling over there with Bobby Slowick. He ain't calling shotgun with this man all day, even though he can do it. Mm-hmm. He was on the center all day, and they wrecked us.
He was running for his life, bro, today.
Oh, no,
right. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of here. I got to go. I got an early day tomorrow, but I'm disappointed in Shane Waldron. I'm disappointed in the Bears offense. I feel bad for the Bears defense because they're top 10 in this NFL. Just the reality of it. Fellas, y'all enjoy the rest of the post game. I'm going to holler at